cliche in Ash games.
Welcome back, family, friends, and juvenile delinquents. He has been waiting here for an entire day or 2 days. And he's freezing. He can barely walk. Okay, no, he's fine. Well, no, I actually can't. I'm pushing the joystick all the way up, and he's not. Oh, now he's running. Okay.
He can barely jog, and then he starts sprinting. He can barely sprint. How can you barely sprint?
He can barely fight. I can barely find my way forward.
He can,
find a way forward.
He
Why
can
is he
barely
walking
defeat
like
this dragon.
This is weird.
Have you been down here before? Like same?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
there we go.
ending is the same. The rogue.
There.
Is the same. And this is where I think I get my new, maybe-ish. I know it's somewhere in here. Yeah, here we go. You have gained Mark of the Rift, a focus-based ability. Mark of the Rift causes massive damage and can even kill some enemies instantly. Wow. Mark of the Rift is a focus, but yeah, I know that. Focus is a resource that is gained each time someone in a party deals damage. Each party member has a personal focus meter, but all party members gain focus when a single... Okay, that's good. Press X to use Mark of the Rift. Put it right there. Take that! Boom!
So you pretty much just use the rift to suck
damage.
people in, or whatever?
But I don't want that move right there.
Does it summon, or does it stay there for a little while and keep damaging? Or is it like, and then it stays there to look pretty? To be really dumb.
I think it still does damage. It would be dumb. Was this X?
Yeah,
Chain lightning? Because I hate it when it does that.
Like, gain a new ability and wipe all your previous...
Yeah, why wouldn't it put it in an empty spot?
Or it should ask you.
Yeah. Wonder if
so
there's anything
rude.
This way. No, there isn't.
It's like, where do you want me to put this cake? I'll just dump your fridge out and put it in the fridge. Is that fine?
There was plenty of empty spaces, but I decided to take everything out and throw it on the floor and then put it in there.
Where did you put the cake? Oh, I put it in the refrigerator. There's plenty of empty room. It was full before. Yeah, I had to trash half your stuff, but there's plenty of empty room, you know.
Oh no, it's so cold. I'm so cold.
There's fire.
Oh, I'm so cold.
I need... Why is there a fire in the middle of the...
I have no...
oh, it's a burn. Oh! Yeah. And it just went out. Wow.
I shouldn't be... Gandey's going to be on that show. I shouldn't be alive. I was walking in a forest. No, forest. I was walking in a blizzard with no end in sight. I could hear wolves in the distance.
I just kept following the mark on my map.
Yeah.
Whoa, really?
And then it went to black. And I was still walking.
Yeah, I woke up noticed, hours later.
I looked around.
Yeah, I woke up hours later, you're still walking. Wait, you woke up? That's amazing. How'd you do that?
Trees everywhere. And the snow had gotten at least a foot deep, but I kept on. That hand's tired. This hand. Oh, this is so cold. I figured I would go slower because if I go fast, then I will generate body heat and it will help me. But I decided.
But I really wanted to be on the show.
I know.
So I purposely cut off my left arm.
Yeah, when I died, I got rid of all my water and provisions. My goodness.
Yeah,
why is it forcing me to go this slow?
I don't know. You make up this crazy story to get on the show. You like go to a camping ground and just pitch your tent, but then I don't know, you go to like a hiking trail and you just like spray ketchup all over yourself and you're like, oh, you're like just crawling on the ground.
Speaking of, did you ever see the show or the movie 127 Hours or something?
I'm not going to see that movie. No.
I want to. I know what it is. I've wanted to watch it.
And it's not because I don't think it's good. I just don't like that kind of stuff.
What? That he survived 127 hours?
That whole like ordeal. I will listen to the story, but I'm not going to sit like for 2.5 hours watching him suffer.
Well, okay. Spoiler alert. And if you haven't seen, if you don't know anything about that movie, then give us a couple seconds. The part where he cuts his arm off, I probably will look away just because that's gonna be probably. I don't know. I think it's rated R. I don't know. Anyway, no more spoiler alert. Done.
Well, yeah, that's like the very reason I would see it.
Because he dies in the end. Oh, I'm just kidding. Ha ha. I see fire at the distance.
There, it's him.
And I'm so tired. How did they see me? They just
I don't know.
knew
They
could
can see
sense
through
me.
walls.
They did like a Darth Vader, and he's like, knew Luke was there and it flying by.
What is that?
Those are rhinos. I'm
It looks like a
assuming.
rhino.
I wonder how long, quote unquote, I was gone. If it was just like a couple hours or.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow.
I just
It's
was
like,
looking at
I
her.
don't- Go ahead.
At her headdress thing. Like, that just looks so weird.
May threaten as much as this could.
Looks
No.
like something out of Star Trek or something, or Star Wars.
You wake up and she's like, "You need
If
to
they're
rest."
arguing
I'm
about
like,
what we do next, I
"Then
need
tell
be
them to
there.
shut up." Like, really? That's the first
so
thing that popped into my
freaking
head.
loud.
It's like they've been at it for hours. Well, he said they've been at it for hours, and I'm like,
Witnessed
okay, they're being too noisy. Tell them to move
and fall.
or something.
And now with
Oh, that's hilarious.
And she doesn't even like have any idea that.
That is so true.
The more miraculous your
Oh,
actions
man.
appear, and
I
the
was
more
thinking,
our
she's
time
like, "You need to
is
rest."
ordained.
I'm still
That
in
is
bed.
how
Do you
it
see me working? Like, I'm still
we
laying
have
down.
been called
It's like, no,
to.
please,
resting.
please don't go off and fight monster. I'm not. I haven't even grabbed my my staff yet.
Fantastical faith. I've lost faith. I believe, but it didn't help. This is a waste of time. We need more than faith.
Mother Giselle, I just don't see how what I believe.
Oh, it's Gazelle.
Just
put a gazelle's face on her, like,
Weird.
We can't match that with hope alone.
That would be funny.
That'd be hilarious if, like, right in the center of her shirt was just a
A gazelle.
yeah.
That would be pretty good. Blah.
Not really reason why they would do that, but hey, well. Is she warming her hands on the map? She's like, well, she was like holding her hands about an inch or so above.
Okay, this is totally Lord of the Rings. There are many Oh, it stopped. It's right here. That's totally Lord of the Rings. That song that Mary
Yeah,
sings.
that part
Or no,
of the
Pippin
tune.
sings. That's so funny. That was too low for her.
Dawn. There's a YouTube video, and at first I was like, "This will be awesome." I click on it, and it's like a cappella group sings the whatchamacallit?
The Misty
Mountains. Yeah, the guy can't hit the low notes. So
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
dungeon. I'm like, oh, stop! You couldn't have changed the key to actually hit the stinking notes. Come on, like, you're supposed to be a musician and you didn't even do that. Hello? And it wasn't live. It's a freaking video. You could have tried it over and over and over and over. No, they're just gonna record it with, like, not hitting the note and move on. That really annoyed me. I was like, really? Is he dead?
I think so. Well, he might be still alive. He might just be sleeping.
Normally if someone's dead, you cover them with a blanket or something. Everyone
Good job, everybody.
Everyone goes up
nice
and, like,
coming in early. Tenors, you were right on key. You know, like they practice
now,
this.
you see these people like walk up and they pull up, takes out this
I just pick up
I just
an
keep my
instrument.
tuba, in my bag in case I need it.
Oh, man. All right, Solus, what do you got to tell me? That's a handy trick.
A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause, or fracture it.
That
The
fire would be
Orc carried,
extremely
the
hot,
power
wouldn't
he
it?
used
Well,
against
I think it's magical
It is
fire.
I mean, yeah.
Corypheus
In
used
today's
evil
world,
Yes.
blue fire is hotter, right?
blocking
Yeah.
it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the conclave.
Which it really depends on what's
I do not yet
burning.
know how Corypheus
Because if you had wood,
nor am I
you're
certain
not going
how
to get
people
that
react
hot of it. I
when
mean,
they
it's
burn a
hot.
origin.
But if you're burning copper, like that's fireworks. If they fireworks goes off and you see blue,
This whole
that's
mess
copper
is
burning.
confusing.
Or it's
I can
probably
see how
one of the
elves
elements
might
that
be an
does
easy
that. But
target.
copper burns.
History
Copper
would-
burns.
There are
yeah,
steps
see, he's
you can
burning
take to
metal.
prevent Such a distraction.
Copper burns blue, and then other colors burn red. Like other metals burn red, other metals, other compounds, I guess. So they mix them up in these little packets, I guess. And then when it blows up, it just burns real fast and bright, and then it's like, oh look, blue.
I wonder if that book I was carrying, if that's like my spell book or
Corypheus has
something.
changed it. Changed you.
Or like have to have it open while I'm using my staff.
Scout to the north. Be their guide.
Dun dun dun.
I know.
Dun dun dun. Mount Doom. There it is. No. There's the birds of something working for Sauron.
No, let me think. Oh, what does he say?
There is a place.
Gimli's like, nothing, it's just a wisp of clouds. And it's like, it's
Yeah.
moving fast against the wind. And then he says,
There is a place.
it's like Carmine from Dunland or something
Yeah,
like that.
Carmine from Dunland.
I don't.
Or Dunland
He says it too
or
fast. It's
something.
Dunland, I know that.
Or it might be Dungland.
Yeah, dung. No, it's dung. It's
Dungland.
It's Dunland. I've looked at the map because I was curious, but I don't know. It's some like bird, like a raven,
Yeah.
and that's like the scouts of Saruman.
And dun 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 dun. Skyhaven Castle or something.
It's Helm's Deep.
Yeah, pretty
Sort-
much. Sort
sort
of.
of.
Sort of. It looks like. Nice. That's my new sanctuary.
Why weren't you in there before? No, really.
I think I don't.
You're having like tents and stuff.
Skyhold. Sorry, not Skyhaven. I just mixed the two names together. I don't know.
Is this where you were before when the masked
Where?
people? Was that place or is it somewhere else?
No, this is a different place.
I don't know really.
I don't-
Why did you not set up camp here?
Maybe
You went to like
Haven
a
was-
small town that had
Haven
a
was
church.
closer.
Probably, but it just seemed kind of like.
Or maybe I wasn't able to at the time.
Well,
I
also
don't know.
depends on where, like. I guess,
Inquisition perks. Woo!
like what. How long did the Inquisition take? Like that whole thing? Maybe like a month or so? You probably didn't have enough time to actually like move everything over. Even if it was like 3 or 4 months, you probably couldn't just be like, okay, guys, we're moving, Mm-hmm. Because that would take, with that many people and that amount of stuff to move,
I've been
it would take a
summoned.
good while. And then I guess they were also forced to move because everything was destroyed. That's the other reason.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage.
Oh, looked like that guy had no legs at first. I was like, whoa! He's either floating or that woman's really strong,
Word has
holding his
reached
body up while standing straight up with,
Reach the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated.
Well, did you
But
know
we
that my
now
hand
know
glows
what
green
allowed
now
us
whenever I
stand
want to?
against Corypheus.
That's new.
What drew him
Maybe
to
that can help us.
I can summon demons to do my bidding now. It's like, oh, good. And just
And now it's
That'd be
useless
cool.
to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here.
How dare
No,
you.
it's
Your
because I'm
decisions
clever
let us
and I
fill
hit the
sky.
Yeah.
Your
trebuchet
determination
and-
brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did, and we know it. All of us.
All of us.
The Inquisition requires a leader, the one who has.
Why would they give me
already
a
been
staff? I don't use a sword.
That would be pretty sick if you could, if like close quarters combat, you'd have that on your back and just whip that
That
out.
would be
and
kinda
just
cool.
Like
Like
would-
Gandalf does.
See, that would be cool. That would be an awesome, like, not to say twist to the game, but I guess in a sense that like, you could,
You.
whether you're an archer,
Gandhi.
like a rogue, or a mage,
I have
or
tried
a
to serve
warrior, you could have
To
two
understand the
blades,
burden I was meant to
and then
carry.
if, like,
That
say,
is always a struggle.
I don't know, depending on what you are, he
There's no
uses this
faith
differently.
without doubt.
But if he was a warrior with
But I
two
believe
swords,
this
he
is
would,
the only path
I don't know, put one back up, or actually
There
put
will
both
be
back
no
up and whip this out, and it was
Inquisition
like
without you. How
really
it will
strong
serve,
for like
how
a
you
couple hits
lead,
or so.
that
I don't know,
must
that would
be
just be
yours to
cool.
decide.
And then if you're a mage, if it's close quarters, you can do some moves. I don't know.
Ooh, it's got a dragon symbol.
How do I use it?
Does it have magical powers?
It's not a very good
Example,
plate. You
as
can't
a
really put it
mage.
in a hilt
This one.
because the tongue is kind of sticking out.
They need to see a mage standing for what is right. I'll defeat Corypheus standing with them, not over them.
Wherever you lead us.
I shall rule
Have
with
our people been told?
An iron fist.
yeah.
They have.
Yes.
And soon the world.
My first decree,
Commander,
I am
will they follow?
decreeing a.
Will you follow?
Oh gosh, the word left me.
Will you fight?
What?
When you die!
Ah!
And then it's just like everyone's silent.
Your Inquisitor!
Yo,
He
Inquisitor.
whips his sword out. You're in. Oh.
My first ruling as Inquisitor, I am instilling a curfew every night at 6 p.m. Everybody has to be in their bed. What? Like, like, look to the side.
What is the reason for this? I always wanted to give a
also,
curfew.
I need half of everything you make because being the Inquisitor is very expensive. I need to buy the best food and the best clothes for me because I'm the Inquisitor.
Yes, I have to look the part.
So this is where it begins.
Yeah, it's like nobody will take me seriously unless I eat a really good food and look like I have way too much money.
It's like the
We know nothing
the
about
governor of
Corypheus
what's his
except that he wanted
governor of
to
Lake Town. Just like takes all
Oh,
has
yeah,
the
my
taxes and he's an
gosh.
idiot.
I was glad he got. Are we safe here?
Could he strike at us here? We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet
Oh, it's
against
trebuchet. We were totally
have one
wrong.
You said it wrong.
We know
After what you did with one bucket.
when you were at
Wow.
you uncovered a plot.
Yeah,
with
if
your
you got to break it
ancestors.
down, tray
Imagine
meaning
the chaos
3,
her death would
bucket meaning bucket
With his
of
army.
water. We threw
army
3
who's
buckets
growing.
of water
The MVD
and
floating around a
we
massive
survived.
force of
Not sure
demons.
what.
Corypheus could conquer the entire
not sure
south
how-
of
yeah.
Thedas, god or
Has
no
that
god.
candle ever gone
I'd feel
like
better
down,
if
or does
we
she
knew
just
more
keep a
about what we were
stock in her,
dealing with.
in her bag?
I don't know.
Probably would keep a stock, but it's just funny.
Very.
This is the first time you've seen you in forever because Jonathan never uses you.
Yeah, because you're not really useful to
He's
me.
crossed paths with Corypheus before and
Ah,
they
he's
know
okay.
more about what he's doing. He can help.
Okay.
I'm always
Introduce
looking
me
for
to your
new
friend
allies.
who knows about
Introduce me.
Corypheus.
Huh? He has a friend?
Yeah.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for
And
you
to all
be
you
private.
Dragon Age Origins fans, you guys
Trust
will
me.
like who his
complicated.
companion is. But we'll find out next time. Once this cutscene is over, we're gonna go ahead and
We
next
stand
time
ready
it.
to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
What about my
I
curfew?
know one thing.
Yeah.
Past 6. Should you guys be in bed? No.
Yeah.
Sandra is going to
Oh, but I don't even know your name. You, before you go, can you give me a biscuit? Same thing.
I still have not gotten a biscuit. Guys, thank you for watching. Next time on Janus Games, we're going to explore Skyhold. Yeah, that's right. So we'll see you all in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Dragon Age Inquisition with JNS Games. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to our channel. That way you can stay up to date with all of our videos and playthroughs. And if there's a game you would like us to play, or like us to play, that's right. That's the right verbiage.
Or like us to stop playing.
Yeah.
Please stop playing Skyrim. I hate that game. No.
Then list it in the comment section below, and we're going to add it to our list. If it's already on our list, we'll bump it up, and it'll be one of the next games that we play. So you all have a wonderful day, and be blessed.